No cooking summer suppers. How to mix and match prints. Makeup tutorials with an inspirational touch. Good morning to you and welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Rachel Kay. We are starting off this morning busting the most common body myths to finally set the record straight. First up, hair grows faster after being cut.
Yeah.
According to dermatologists, hairs grow at the standard rate all the time. So this cutting it off won't make a difference. And the way a mother carries her baby can tell about the baby's sex. Doctors have found no evidence in support of this theory and have ruled it out as an unreliable method of figuring out a baby's sex.
An old wives' tale.
Old wives' tale,
Okay.
yeah. It's like the string over the belly. Knuckle cracking, that causes arthritis. Well, studies have shown that the popping sound is nothing but air getting displaced in the joints, having no links with arthritis whatsoever.
So it won't make your knuckles look huge.
Crack away.
Okay, it's not just cheating or addictions that drive couples apart. Here are some other love landslides to avoid in order to keep your relationship on solid ground. Not vocalizing your appreciation. Men want to feel appreciated, and if they do, they're more likely to do stuff to make you happy. Spending too much free time apart. Intimacy will suffer and you will start acting less of a team. Setting aside a date night at least once a month is key for reconnecting and keeping you both on the same page. And looking up the ex on Facebook, we're all guilty of it.
Yes, we've all done it.
Didn't work out with your ex for a reason, so instead of wasting time Facebooking him in the virtual world, spend your energy improving your real world relationship.
I like that. Everybody is getting in on the mobile payment revolution. Big retailers like Walmart and Target are working on something called Merchant Exchange. It's an easy way to combine their digital wallet, instant coupons, gift cards, and loyalty points. Retailers are not about to give up control of a customer's wallet to other services like Square without a fight. They also see this new exchange program as a way to cut the fees they have to pay out for processing credit card payments.
Prints never go out of style, but how do you mix them without looking like an 8-year-old dressed you? Wardrobe stylist Melanie Pace is here to help us. Good morning, Melanie.
Good morning.
So what is the basic rule when it comes to prints?
Well, you never want to go overboard. That's the thing. And you want to maybe find one of the prints that almost looks like a neutral. So a black and white polka dot or a leopard or something like that, to where it's your neutral base.
Okay, and we're mixing prints with prints this season. This is a gorgeous dress.
Yes, this dress is by BCBG, and BCBG always has really fabulous prints. But we just paired it with a belt. So this is kind of the safe way to mix and match your prints, where you're not using a top and a skirt or pants and a top. This is just an overall dress, and we added the printed belt.
And the belt is neutral, really?
Yes, it is. And again, you could wear this belt with many different things in your wardrobe.
Okay, now what about something with pants and a top? Let's take a
Okay,
look at
so
the next look.
pants and a top. This outfit is from Zara. And again, I love Zara, so affordable, $39 for this top. And you know, we're mixing and matching the greens. Camo is so in this season.
I love that.
Right, and she's in her 20s, so she can totally pull this look off. The camo pants with the same colors that are in the top that are in the pants.
Okay, that's the key, right?
The key, yes.
Okay. And camo really is a neutral when you think about it.
It really
Especially
is.
that particular fabric.
And I love the camo is back in, because it's like you can kind of bring those pieces back out from your wardrobe that you maybe had a few seasons ago.
Okay, something a little more dressy.
Okay, so something a little bit more dressy, and also for the workplace, you know?
Yeah.
You can still dress funky to the workplace, but this is a really appropriate way. This is an Ann Taylor Loft skirt. Again, your black and white neutral, and then a J. Crew polka dot top with a BCBG blazer.
That goes so well together. I would, and then the red handbag, a touch of color. I love
The
that.
pop of color, and then the same color shoes. So again, think about your neutral, and then add your color, but the prints still work together.
Okay, very good. Now, what if you're really into print and you're not afraid?
Okay, so prints are such a huge trend this season, but they're showing print on print. So the same print top is the same print skirt. This is by Trina Turk. She's so known for her prints.
Yes.
And this is such an adorable way to do it. A pleated skirt, a pop of a red shoe. This is from Toonie, and they have such funky pieces.
Adorable. So if you're willing to go bold, this would be a good look for you.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
And I notice with all the shoes, let's take a look at the shoe styles that you've got here. Lots of high heels, some platforms. I love the yellow with the little bow at the end.
All of these shoes, you know, you see a lot of really funky cage shoes, but these shoes just give you that long, lean feel. that just make your legs go on forever. So think about that when you're getting dressed.
Okay, and handbags, I noticed a lot of clutches here in color.
A lot of clutches, you know, the clutch is the new handbag, even for during the day. Don't be afraid to wear your clutches during the day, but then also pop your colors, mix and match. Even if you have a lot of prints, take one of those small colors in your printed top and make it pop with your clutch.
Melanie, you make it look so easy. Thank you so much. For
Thank
more,
you.
I'm Melanie, and if you want any more information on these looks, we've got you linked on our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
If you really love prints, you can make them permanent with tattoos. We've all seen the leopard print face tattoos, but anyway, people get inked for lots of reasons. What does the location of a tattoo say about a person? A lot. Take a look at this diagram. All right, the red section says, I will never have a job or pay taxes. Green is socially acceptable, rebellious tattoo zone.
The shoulders,
The
sure.
shoulders, yeah. Purple, yes, buying me a drink will totally work. You know, the tramp stamp.
Okay.
And then danger zone, right there on the stomach. Tattoos here will become humiliating. And the pea green sort of color, people want to show off their tattoos, you know, on their legs and thighs. And pink, the cute little princess now with real tattoo accessory on their ankle. or
And
foot.
you have a couple of tattoos.
Yes, I do. Yes, I have two, but you can't see them. They're hidden.
Where do you fall in that diagram, Rachel? The pink?
No, I don't want to say.
Okay.
No.
The danger zone.
And you don't have any, right? No, not danger zone.
No, you know, it was one of those things where there was a brief period of time where I wanted to do the tramp stamp, but I could never find anything that I really wanted to carry on my body permanently for the rest of my life. So
Yeah.
unless I find that design that I think would be cool, but yeah, I think some of them, they're works of art. Some of them are spectacular.
They are, and tattoos can have a lot of meaning for a lot of people too.
Just don't put the name of your significant other on your body. Don't do it.
Never, never.
Preventing those dimples on your thighs and rear takes every tool you've got. Here are some menu items to keep the cellulite away. Drink your water. Anytime your skin is hydrated, it will look supple and healthy. Areas prone to cellulite will smooth over fat cells underneath thanks to all that hydration. Pick bright bites. Colorful veggies are loaded with vitamin C, essential to preventing collagen breakdown, which keeps fat from bulging against the skin. And go for the whole grains. You've heard it time and time again. Avoid refined carbs and stick to healthy grains like brown rice and oatmeal. Rachel?
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Even though it's shaping up to be the hottest summer in over 100 years, you don't have to leave the kitchen to cook. Effie of Effie's Culinary Delights is here to show us how to have a yummy homemade dinner without turning on the stove or oven. Welcome.
Hi, Rachel. How are you? Thanks for
Great.
having me.
Oh my gosh, we love having you. So tell us, what can we make?
Okay, well, let's start out here with a cold gazpacho soup. This is a golden gazpacho because it's made with yellow peppers, and it's very easy. You just chop up the ingredients, put it in your blender, zap it, chill it, and you're done. You've got a wonderful soup with lots
Cold
of fresh
soup,
flavors
yes.
and very healthy for you as well.
That's a great thing on a summer, is a cool soup, not a hot.
Absolutely.
And then Effie's guacamole.
Yes. Lots of great fresh ingredients. Again, fresh guacamole, you just mash it, you know, with a fork in a bowl.
Chop up the veggies.
Chop up the tomatoes and the onion and cilantro and some garlic, lots of garlic. Salt and, you know, season it how you want it, and it's
Very
a great,
refreshing
yes,
for
great
summertime.
appetizer, yes.
And then the taco salad, you can do this really easily, right?
Yes, this is like your ammunition here. You can get this at the grocery store, and it's already pre-cooked chicken, already sliced, seasoned, everything. Or you can pick up a rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
Any flavor you like.
And you know, build on your salad. Don't get honed in doing iceberg lettuce. Do butter lettuce, or do some arugula, or do some of the spicy lettuces to change it up and really make it exciting and
then
to different
it looks
textures.
Fancy.
Yes,
and it's
yes.
not like you're just having a salad for dinner.
Yes.
It makes it look more expensive.
Have good dressings, you know, make some really nice dressings. I usually mix ranch and the salsa and avocado, and you mix it, and you pour it on, and it's so delicious. Really, really good.
Okay, desserts. My favorite part. All right, this is no baking, which in the summer, you know, you don't want to turn the oven on.
Because it gets your house all hot.
Yes.
And this is literally no bake key lime pie. So we're going to start out, we're going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
Rachel, why don't you pour,
right.
this is key lime juice.
Key lime juice. So if they don't have key limes at the store,
Yeah,
you can just
buy the juice, and here it is. This is Nellie's. It's a really good brand.
And you just blend it up, and then
Yep, you're going to blend it up.
you can just buy these pre-made, right?
Yep, Keebler has them, and you can
Graham
buy them
cracker
pre-made. So you're just going to stir this until it gets really smooth and creamy. Best thing is to leave your cream cheese out for a couple of hours till it comes to room temperature. Exactly.
And then you just scoop them in and pour them into the little trays?
Yes. Well, you're first going to need to have one more. You're going to have to, so it sets up, you're going to add one more thing of here, key lime juice to this. And you're going to mix her up a little bit. And what you're going to do is, we can't do it because of TV, is that we're going to have to put this in the microwave.
That's amazing.
And then you're going to pour this in here.
Pour it in one more time.
And there's a gelatin mixture in there, and that's going to harden it up.
And then you just top it with some Ready Whip?
Yep. Then you'll just scoop it right in with your scoopy.
And you could skip the graham cracker crust and just put it in a tray if you wanted to skip on the carbs.
Yep. Healthy option. You don't even need the crust, and then you're going to
Thank you
put
so much, Effie. And then garnish it with a little bit of the lime.
Voila,
That's wonderful.
and there's your product.
We have all these recipes, of course, for you on our website, lifeloveshopping.com. I will. Not losing weight even though you're doing everything right? Turns out you may need to go on a sleep diet. Certified nutritional consultant Carol Cottrell is here with us this morning. Welcome, Carol.
Thank you.
So a sleep diet, that means more sleep we need, right?
Correct.
And how do we go on a sleep diet?
Well, we need to realize that the hormones that are evoked during sleep help us with our weight management. So that's encouragement.
So, and how does weight and sleep, how do they correlate? How does that interfere with our weight loss, our sleep?
Well, the hormone leptin is what makes us feel full. When we don't get enough sleep, we don't get enough of that hormone.
Now, what should we eat before we go to bed? Or how many hours before we go to bed should we be eating?
Well, if you think of sleep as the time for rejuvenation, you really don't want to go to bed on a full stomach, because then that rejuvenation that happens in the evening just can't happen effectively. So definitely a few hours before sleep is a good time to stop eating.
So maybe just some water, something light.
Yeah, maybe a piece of turkey or something, you know, if you're hungry and you don't want to go to bed with your stomach growling. But you have to realize, if you're eating anything of any matter before bed, it's going to interfere with that sleep cycle.
Exactly. And then what should we eat and drink in the morning? Or should we wait? Some people say to wait an hour before you eat. What do you think?
Well, what I recommend, you really should wake up hungry, because that nighttime is, you know, breakfast. So you're breaking the fast in the morning. And so you should wake up hungry. If you don't wake up hungry, you probably did eat too much the night before. So in the morning, I try to start with 8 ounces of water just to get it down, and I eat when I'm hungry. That's what I recommend to my clients.
Right.
Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, so you get in touch with those natural rhythms of hunger. So you're eating from internal cues rather than external.
And realistically, 8 hours of sleep is the best thing?
Yeah, I think if you get 7, you're doing good. Most people are doing pretty good on 7.
Very good. That means I'm doing well.
Yeah, 8 would be great.
8 would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carol.
Thank you, Rachel.
You can find all of this information, of course, on our website.
At least we have concealer to hide the dark circles, but if applying your makeup takes longer than your morning drive, this is how to do it faster and better. Stick Foundation. It's mess-proof, moisturizing skin primer, concealer, and foundation all wrapped in one. Just dab it on and blend it in. Multi-use stick on your cheeks, eyelids, and lips. It will add color to your face. Dab it on and blend it in. The final touch, of course, mascara. 2 or 3 quick swipes and you are out the door. Jezebel Magazine is calling a 13-year-old cancer patient's makeup tutorials on YouTube the best thing on the internet right now, and she's got 150,000 subscribers and more than 10 million views to prove it.
My name is Tally Castellano, and people pretty much know me for my videos on YouTube. Basically, my slogan is "Makeup is my wig," and when I originally started, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just putting up a video like everyone else, but then as I would wear my makeup, I would go out. I was so self-conscious. So eventually I was realizing that I was using the makeup to substitute for the wig.
You talk about cancer as a benefit. So how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, my mom's always said bring out the positive and a negative. So I believe that with cancer there is a positive, although it's cancer, but there's so many positives to it. There's me being able to be on YouTube, obviously, and share my story and tell people that there's not a lot of funding for cancer, for pediatric cancer, and to share what I'm doing and to teach other people that are going through what I'm going through, how to use makeup as their wig or whatnot, and also doing fashion shows to raise money for pediatric cancer. And I believe that I have such a big voice in pediatric cancer and that I've told so many people about it that it's a cool thing.
And why makeup?
Makeup's just a girly thing, and obviously men can wear it, I guess, but makeup's a girly thing in general. And when you put it on and you're a female, you feel better and you just feel more confident. So I think doing that instead of wearing a wig, I mean, most women also have hair, and that's something that they feel very proud of, as well as cancer. So makeup and hair kind of all go together, but using makeup makes me feel better.
And one last question for you. What's your one item of makeup you'd never leave the house without?
Probably my eyebrows.
Your eyebrows.
Because your eyebrows just kind of frame your face. Your eyes are your windows to your soul, but you need a frame for that window.
Yes, you do. Well, thank you for sharing your window with us.
Thank you.
Right.
She is one amazing young girl. Talia's not sure what her next steps are, but she does know she'll keep making videos. A bone marrow transplant is an option, but Talia's not sure if her body can handle another surgery, which means she might only have 4 months to a year to live.
But her story is just so empowering.
So
and
inspirational.
Yeah.
And for her to be that young and have that kind of a perspective on what she's dealing with is just amazing.
And her makeup and nail polish collection is any
Phenomenal.
girl's dream to go over to her house and hang out with her. You're so lucky you got to do that.
She's great.
So, we don't always need a makeover though. Sometimes it's a make under. Jessica Reyes from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, has the details.
Ladies, that's right. These next celebrities toned it down a bit, yet made a big difference by washing it all off. We start off with reality star Snooki, who normally loads up on the eye makeup and tanning, but this time around, the mama-to-be toned it down dramatically. I say we can call her Nicole from now on, her real name. And moving on to someone who plenty of people love, a British singer, Jessie J. She wears her makeup fairly nicely for the most part. She's funky and stylish, but look at what she looks like after the make under. The Domino singer sports extensions and a more natural look in comparison. And last but not least is one reality star who also looks much better after her make under. Sammy, who you met while on Jersey Shore, looks great and is actually a natural beauty. Goes to show that less is sometimes more. And don't forget to get the latest on Celebrity Buzz weekday mornings on The Daily Buzz.
Thanks, Jess. Sammy looks really good.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make your way back into the workforce or switch careers, we have tips to help you find a job.
And what would you do with an extra $1,000? We'll tell you what next. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. What would you do with an extra $1,000?
It may seem far-fetched, but there are simple ways you can save a grand, starting with turning off the advertising. Those infomercials lure you in and lead you to mindless TV watching, so start avoiding commercials and ads. Number 2, buy out of season. Buying out of season can save you money. Buy swimsuits in January, Halloween decorations in November or right after Halloween, Christmas cards right after Christmas, and save them for the next year. And brown bag it. 66% of workers spend around $2,000 a year on lunch. If you start brown bagging it every day, you could easily cut that by 50% and save a grand a year.
Are you a stay-at-home mom looking to get back into the workforce? Career consultant Paul Anderson has some advice for you.
I think the biggest mistake stay-at-home moms make is they focus way too much on their resume. If it's been a year, 3 years, 5 years that you've worked, that gap is simply going to eliminate you from most online job applications. So what I would focus on is a FaceTime with decision makers. And a best site for that to find where these decision makers are is LinkedIn.com.
Whether you're jobless or looking for a career change, attending one of Paul Anderson's career search optimization seminars can really help. He's hosting seminars in Los Angeles this week. Register now at prolango.com. For our viewers in the LA area, there's still time to participate in one of these seminars taking place this week. Hurry and register now at prolango.com.
And here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. When we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page and see what's coming up on tomorrow's show. You can follow and tweet us on Twitter, of course, at Life Love Shop.
That does it for Life Love Shopping. Thank you so much for joining us. We're here on WeTV every weekday morning.
Have a great day.